Creatives, welcome to the Daily Pick a Card and birthday reading for November 23rd. If you were born today after sunrise, you are a 10 of hearts. If you were born before sunrise, you're actually yesterday's card, which was a Jack of hearts. So I'm going to read each card individually, then all together for the collective. We're going to talk about this 10 of hearts energy today and what that might feel like. It is Sagittarius season, so there's a different vibration in the air as well. So we will be visiting that and talk about the chart of the day, and then we're going to wish the 10 of hearts a very happy birthday. This is your solar year cards. They are here to help you, help yourself raise your vibration so that you have that energy to manifest to the best of your abilities. All right, so let's get started and turn over card number 1. Oh, beautiful card. This is the 2 of hearts. It is all you need is love because you've got the perfect ingredients. This card is all about just having the lock and the key. All you need to do is nurture or understand your own nature and how to get that connection going. It is emotionally led, very satisfying. It's moon energy, so it's a reflection of self and your emotional stabilities. It's in the upright position, so this is a happy expectation. It's a fertility card. It's a union card. It's hope. It's empathetic, and it's making these really heartfelt connections, or at least having the opportunity to. It's all has to do with you as to whether or not you take advantage of what comes your way today. So it's in the cards, though. You are being handed this opportunity to have something really beautiful happen for you. Okay, so I'm going to talk about the Empress part of this as well, because I'm getting that coming through about the Empress being this metaphor for fertility and abundance. It's a lucky card. It's a pretty card. It's creativity. So it's an excellent day to begin the begin of something that is deeply personal and deeply satisfying. Okay, card number 2. Ooh, 2 of spades. Well, this is going to end up being a really interesting day to talk about for a 10 of hearts, because we know that the 10s are the life path card. It is the ecliptic. So you do want to check that position in your chart, because this can all relate to that with that same energy that we're under. So the 2 of spades, still moon energy, still a reflection of who you are at your core. But in this one, it is about making connections that are for your well-being, mentally and physically. So there might be something that comes up for you today where you just see that moving in that direction is going to add a lot of stability for you. It's going to make an unsettled situation feel more grounded and stable. We're talking about you physically, mentally, and knowing that if you want to just take a breath, you'll have that opportunity to really understand what that is for you at your core. Spades are a very spiritually led card. So you're going to know it. You're going to feel it. You will not miss it for sure. So the Emperor, we might as well talk about the Emperor's attributes here as well, because not only are we getting the fertility and all of that good stuff, we're going to be getting that, again, stability and willpower. We're going to really understand our own authority for ourselves and our well-being, how we own that. It's really wow. Okay. It's like self-control through it. Very nice. All right, card number 3. Oh, fabulous. We've got the Ace of Clubs. So this is just a gorgeous card. It is also energized by the Two of Hearts. This is such a great day. All right, so Ace of Clubs, we're talking the possibility of truly original ideas. Now, that can be very literal, or it can be something that is more elusive and more metaphysical or metaphorical of who you are, an original idea about you and how you do you. It can be literally a new enterprise, but that could also be about a new beginning for who you are, a change of perspective. It's a mood lifting card. So if it doesn't feel good, it's not the right thing. It's a visionary card. So when you feel it, you're going to know that this is like, wow, I'm going to start doing me differently. I always kind of relate that to maturity and taking a step in a more mature way. It's like at my age, I'm not going to be wearing the clothes of the teenager that I was. Maybe bits and pieces. But the wardrobe has changed. Every time that I have felt a new me emerging, I've needed to carry that through with my look, my persona, my way of carrying myself. It's that kind of card. So knowing that and knowing that we are moving in this direction of connecting with opportunities to heal physically, mentally, emotionally, and be able to nature and nurture the people around us, but also us differently. I'm excited. This looks like a fabulous day in the making. So, what about that 10 of Hearts, and how is all this going to play? Clearly, we're going to have an abundance of opportunity. We're going to wait and see what feels perfectly fine. We may have to sort it through a little bit. This 2 of Spades is a card that's going to take a little sifting and seeing what comes out at the end of the day. And you may need to take a few days with this one. We are really looking to take our time and know that we've got time. The 10 of Hearts is the ecliptic path. It is life path. It is the path that you are on for the entire lifetime. So take it in good measure and tweak it. Have fun with it. It's that kind of energy as well. And yeah, so let's talk about that ecliptic path of the day, because the 10 of Hearts has the 7 of Clubs on the ecliptic, which means that it is a life of understanding what needs to go for that reinvention of self. Yeah, you're only letting go of what's not serving you any longer. It had an expiration date. It's done. It's time. You know, if it's biodegradable, you can throw it on the compost, and everything is biodegradable when you are on your life path. Whew, I need to slow down a little bit. just feeling that energy of running with something that is truly a beautiful fit. Okay, yeah, and releasing, letting go what no longer serves you. And it's this yay, it's like opening a present and receiving the perfect thing that is going to reveal and suggest who you are, the new and improved you. Love it. So it's going to come through like a bolt of clarity. That's the other thing about the sevens. They are either going to come in like a tower moment, crashing around you. You didn't see it coming, or it's going to be you were ready for it. You already knew it, and now it is just right in front of you. So it's good energy to really be taking advantage of something new and different. And yeah, a really lovely upgrade for how you are doing you. Beautiful. A new beginning. Let's look at the birthday. Happy birthday, 10 of Hearts. I hope you're doing well and enjoying your day and that you have a fabulous birthday. Let's see what you get. Sacred space. Use beautiful art, music, and creativity of all kinds to put you into a sacred space. Again, literally or metaphorically. This is you taking care of you. It's like this reading is your birthday gift because for a 10, you know what it's like to do the work. This is what you do. You get to it, you understand it, you know that that is what it takes. You are that wheel of fortune in the major arcana, so you are used to that wheel coming around. You go from being on top to being on bottom, or at least it can feel like that. It's a lot of rewards for efforts. The 10s don't mind the work. They really enjoy it. It is like this freedom to really get in there and do what you want and need to do. If you can find your passion, find your calling, people just want to get out of the way because you are like a cow headed for the barn. You are ready to just get in there and get it done. Beautiful, beautiful energy around the 10s. And for you, it's that emotional well-being. Knowing that you have all of that energy of the pip cards at your leisure. You do what you need to do for you. It is just this really kind of a passionate knowingness that love is going to happen. It's always the thing that's going to rule in the end. There's plenty of opportunity. And that's what you're here to do, is sort of sort out that purpose for yourself with doing that hard work. It is having a passion, a heart-led passion for fulfillment. It's really beautiful. All right. So what about your chart of the day? So I'm looking now to see how we can bring this energy in. None of these cards are actually in the chart, but that doesn't really mean anything. For you, for your birthday, we can understand that you are on that path of the 7 of clubs where it's very important for you to know when to say when and move on, let something go. It might be a more difficult chore, I would say, for you in order to do that. You probably have a tendency to really get emotionally entangled in things and not want to let things go. There's this adventurous optimism that goes along with being a Sagittarius, but not knowing the rest of your chart. You could be very much your rising sign, your moon sign. It all depends on where your planets are. So do be sure to pull the thread on that upper seven and look to see where your ecliptic sits. That's that X. You'll know then where it is that you are being asked to let things go. And everything else is sort of supporting that. It's not an easy thing for you. There's a 3 of spades in your Rahu position. So what makes it tough? You want to go to that upper 7 and find out where your Rahu is. Because, say for instance, your Rahu symbol is in the moon position. It's emotionally difficult, right? Or in the Venus, you get emotionally attached because it has served you well. You've invested in it, that kind of thing. So yeah, all right. I think you get it. Your karma card is the 5 of spades. That's that overlying card in that tippity top, that 10 of hearts. You've got the 5 of spades overlying and the jack of clubs underlying, which is interesting because that jack of clubs is also on your Pluto position. Pluto likes to blow things up. So you're kind of used to the wheel of coming around, working for a while, not working for a while. So you really want to look at how it feels intellectually, because that's that 7 and that's that jack. And intellectually, it is knowing with that maturity what is ready to be let go of. It's what you don't see coming out of left field. It encompasses the ace of clubs. So it is that willingness to reinvent yourself through this knowledge and that deeper acceptance of it. Okay, let's see what you get for the spirit and nature. The King of Spades. Well, there you go. That is the ultimate letting go and connecting with your sacred space within. That is incredible. So if you don't have a sacred space, like literally, even if it just is the kitchen table, or maybe you have a meditation cushion, you might be lucky enough to have a space, like a studio space, that is all yours to sort this sort of thing through. But it's there for you. And that is really where you want to go for understanding what needs to stay, what needs to be reinvented, what is you truly at your core, and how that is all wrapped up in being able to willingly deconstruct, reinvent you at your core, and doing it with this maturity, this grace that is really beautifully led in how you are doing you, letting things go, and accepting that there's this, oh, what's a good way to put it? It's inner peace, but it is like just an acceptance that that's what you're here to do. So every time that you can do that, 10 of hearts, this is where you will make those major improvements for yourself this year. And when you do, that fills that well of creativity, and that's what you have to draw on, draw from, to manifest whatever it is you want more of or less of in your life. All right, I'm going to leave it right there. Yes. What did you get for the Wishcraft? Magical rocks. I am grounded and creative. That is really lovely. All right, well, best of luck to you. Happy birthday. Carpe diem, everyone. Let's stay kind and curious as we journey creatively.